Well, good morning, everyone. It's Michelle from Michelle's Ink It Stamp It, and today I have my design team project for Studio 28E, and it is Vintage Christmas that I used. So I think I told you last time I would show you the master board. So here it is that I created. This is only part of it because the rest of it is cut up and in here. So I think I told you I start out with pages, and I use a garden book that I have, and I just glue all the separate pages together and make it huge. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 pages across and a little over 3, or just yeah, probably 2 pages wide. And then I cover it with book page and music paper, and then I start adding my pieces to it, and then I cover the back, and this I just used packaging, brown packaging, and the spots that didn't get covered I just added some papers to, book page and music page, and yeah, so that's, and then I will cut it from this side so that I don't look at the other side, so I don't know what it's going to look like until I get it done. So there you go. All right, if you want more details on that, or you want to see me do it, leave me a comment and I will do this one for you. Okay, so this is my journal, and I am doing a flip-flop journal using envelopes for the base, and Studio 28E, I am using her Vintage Christmas Kit, journal kit, and I love it. This is white seam binding that I had my watercolors out, just my watercolor things, and I just watercolored it with colors that I thought would go with the papers, and then I wanted to add some green to it, and then I just wadded it all up. I put my glue bottle on top of it and let it dry. So that's how that worked. So here, and most all of this is, all the papers are, I used all the papers in the kit. So this is a little envelope. Here you can see this opens up this way, this way. You hear my dog. This is a signature. This is a signature here. This is another signature here. I think there's 5 of them all together. And then when you flip it over, there's another signature in the back. Okay. So, yep, 3 in front and 1 in the back. I added some little beads to the bottom. And I left these tails long to hang some Christmas charms on when I find them. You know how that goes. This was a little clip that my friend gave me, and I bought some Christmas tree brads, so I cut the back off, put some music paper in here, added a flower, and it is just a clip. So I put that on the front. This is one of the papers, and then these are funny. So they were laying on my table as the parts that I cut off my tags, the corners, to make my tag shapes. And I thought, oh, that'll look really cute in the corner. And then I fussy tore this guy out and the little girl and put her on the front. And then this was just sitting on, this was where it started from. So this was, I saw this sitting on the table, and I thought, well, that'll go right there to cover up that corner. And then I had those sitting on there, so I thought, okay, I'm going to use those too. I needed to finish that out. So here's a pocket and a tag. And then inside here is a letter. This is off one of Sherry's other kits. And I'll link it below in the bottom in the comments, where it's a page that prints out this way, and then you fold it in half. And then I folded it up and kind of wrinkled it up when it was wet with the glue, and then I sponged over it to give it a more aged look, and then just folded it up. And this is the envelope, so it makes a pocket. Got that clip on there, so of course I can't get it back in. I also printed up the whole thing, all the papers, 4 to a page. So I have those to use in different spots as well. This is a piece of wallpaper that I had. This is from the kit. All the tag toppers my sister-in-law gave me. I asked her if she had vintage Christmas paper, and she gave me lots of different kinds, so I will show you those too. This is one of Sherry's teal, coffee-dyed teal papers, so I printed it up real small and then backed it. And it has the back, it has the page with it. So you could make this like into a little journal, but you can make it bigger too. So I just tucked that in there. And then this is part of the masterboard that I cut up. And here is a tag. And these kids were on, I think it was a postcard front. And so I just fussy cut them out. And I thought, well, that makes a cute little pocket. And then I stuck that in there to do it. This is one of the ephemera pieces. And this is one of the little papers. When I printed up the whole sheets of paper, 4 to a page, I ended up with some littler ones, so I used those on there. Some music paper. This is some vintage music paper that I had. It's in there upside down too. Just noticed that. Guess I'll be covering those up. Another one of the pages that's cut up, that's the 4 to a page one. This is another 4 to a page. This was some parchment paper that I used to do stuff on, and so I just ripped it up and used it as a page in there as well. Okay, sorry about that. My dog. Okay, and then this was one of the 4 to the page papers too. It's kind of cute. I used it again in another journal too, so I don't think I had done it before. Upside down music paper. This is one of the ephemera pieces that comes with the kit. Here's the other part of that one, and there's some more of it. It's just some blank music paper. This was off of her, one of the kits that I got that I used before, and it had a monthly calendar thing in it. So I thought that gives you some lines. This is that wallpaper piece that I had. So I just added a little thing from her kit there. That. Here's one of the masterboard ones. So it gives you lots of room to write on the back, and another fabric topper. And then this is another signature here. So I'll kind of go kind of quickly. This is one of the ephemera pieces. Some more of the material that I used as the toppers. This I made all the little strips that were left over, so that I used. And if I still had some bigger pieces, I just folded them and then put them in here so you can rip them up and use them at other places of the journal if you want to. And then more of the paper. This was just a piece that was left. And then another tag. I love this. When I was in Bayeux in France, there they have a building that looks just like that. This is a whole sheet that I used, and I just did it like a tip-in. So that way you get the whole backside too. Right on. Some more of that parchment paper that I had. This was a belly band that came with the kit, and I used it here. As a tuck spot. And then this opens up so you can see the whole thing. This I did as a up tuck here. So you get to pull those out. This is a pocket with another little piece. Here's that one where I fussy cut the kids out. So it turns into a postcard. I just folded it over, did that. This is one of Sherry's freebies that she had, and it was a bingo card, so I just ripped each line, and you'll see it throughout. Here's another part to one of the papers, and then tag. I added that one. I thought that was a really pretty scene. Here's the back of the postcard one. Another part to the bingo. And a little tag here. This ends up as a pocket. A little ephemera piece. I didn't glue all these into pockets so that you could write on them or whatever you wanted to do. This paper here with the things on it was at the thrift store. It was a sewing book, and it had patterns and stuff on it, and so it was heavy parchment paper, so I just ripped it out, and I liked the way it looked in the journal, so I just ended up using that. This card is something that my friend gave me, and so I used it. I used it to hold the tag so the tag could peek through. And then I just put it over the top of this. Another piece of that sewing book paper. I just like the way it looked. It just gave it some different dimension when you're looking at it. This I did as a tip out the pocket. And with the little card. This came in one of the purchases that I made, so I used it in there. That was the perfect spot for it. Another angel. Then this is, I just tore some two pieces of paper and made a pocket there. So that has that. This is off of one of Sherry's other kits, one of her ephemera kits. Those. And then this is a bigger tag. Another tuck spot with a tag. More of the bingo. This is this page at the regular size, and then this is this page 4 to a page. And then I put a belly band, a double belly band. So this has this, it's a pocket. So this can go in the pocket here. And then this is like the other card. I just added a tag to it, just like I did the other one. And then it goes back behind. Have to watch out for all the little curly cues that are on it. And then this, you still have room to add more pages if you want. You can put some more envelopes in there. This is the start of the next. So if the pages were like I didn't use the whole page, then I just folded it up and tucked it in. Where did I have it? Oh, behind the pocket. It's like, how does that go? Okay, get you back in frame here. Then another pocket. Have all these in there with the little pieces, and then another the tags from the master board. This one is the center, and I made it so that it would open up, so that's the whole page there. And then that same, this is the littler page of the, I think it's part of the ephemera stuff that you get. Or it might have been in a different kit that she used it as ephemera in that. I love these blue pages. Are really stunning in there. They just kind of make the rest of it pop. But you can see all the frilly parts of that. There's that. Then this is a tag. And then we're back to the front. There you go. See this, I just doubled this. And then you place this at the bottom. Wrap this around twice. Tie this up. And there you go. That's my design team project for Studio 28E. This is a vintage Christmas kit from Sherry's Etsy shop, and I'll link that in the description below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll put some other videos that you might be interested in over here. All right, you guys take care, and we will talk to you soon. Go create something fun. Bye.